Seoul, October 11, 2025. The atmosphere at the Gyeonggi-do military training base came under the spotlight a few days ago after actress Moon Jae-young was seen attending a limited visit to family and close friends of soldiers serving in the military. Her arrival attracted attention not only because of her status as a well-known celebrity, but also because of the emotional moment that occurred when he was unable to hold back tears in the presence of a number of military members and other visitors. An internal source from the management of the training camp said that the visit took place in an orderly and full of emotion. Most of those who came were nuclear family, some of the artist's friends, and agency representatives. "We did not expect that there would be such an attention-grabbing incident," said one of the staff who declined to be named. According to local entertainment media reports, Moon Jae-young attended wearing dark casual clothes and a medical mask, trying to maintain privacy amid public attention. However, the situation changes when an unidentified woman arrives with Cha Eun Woo's mother. The presence of the two triggered a moment of silence in the visiting area, and from a distance a startled expression was seen from Moon Jae-young before he finally lowered her head and wiped away the tears. Several eyewitnesses who were at the scene described the atmosphere as suddenly turning silent. It was a casual atmosphere at first, but after the woman came with Cha Eun Woo's mother, Moon Jae-young seemed unable to hide her feelings. "He was trying to be tough but finally looked moved to tears," said a visitor who witnessed the moment. The officers on guard reportedly helped calm the situation so that activities continued according to protocol. The visit is indeed limited, with short duration and close supervision. Nevertheless, some fans who learned of the news from social media immediately flooded online forums with various speculations and pity for Moon Jae-young. This section marked the beginning of a story that later became a hot topic in the South Korean online community. Many see the moment as a form of emotional sincerity between two old friends who are now in different situations, one on duty for the country, and the other harboring feelings that did not have time to be expressed openly. According to information gathered from several Korean entertainment industry sources, the visit to the military training camp was made in the framework of Family Day, a periodic activity that provides an opportunity for nuclear family and close friends to visit the new soldiers. The activity usually lasts a limited time, about 2 hours, and is held in an open space with the supervision of military officers. Cha Eun Woo, who has been undergoing basic training at the Gyeonggi military unit since late July, was one of hundreds of soldiers who received a visit on the day. Moon Jae-young reportedly arrived earlier than the main schedule, accompanied by a management staff from her agency. Internal sources say that her presence was coordinated in advance so as not to cause excessive concern among other visitors. Moon Jae-young came very calmly. He was wearing a black hat and a long jacket. No cameras or bodyguards. Everything is done in a way that respects Cha Eun Woo's privacy as an active soldier, a military security source said. But the mood changed about 30 minutes after her arrival. A woman who has not been publicly identified arrives with Cha Eun Woo's mother, greeted by camp officials. The two women were seen carrying small packages allegedly containing personal items and letters of support for the artist. According to eyewitnesses, as the two walked through the visiting area, Moon Jae-young was seen staring at them with a surprised expression. One of the participants in the excursion, sitting in the area opposite the field, mentioned that the moment went very quickly. "I saw Moon Jae-young standing for a while, then looking down. Her hands shook, and a few minutes later she burst into tears. The staff next to him seemed to be trying to calm down. There was no commotion, but the atmosphere really turned quiet," the witness told local media. After the moment, Moon Jae-young is said to have stayed on site for the rest of the visit, but chooses not to approach the area where Cha Eun Woo's family is standing. He appeared to speak briefly with her staff, then left the venue early without giving any statements to reporters or fans waiting outside the fence. The military on duty at the site did not provide official details about the minor incident. A spokesman only said that the visit activities run in an orderly manner and without significant disruption. "We make sure that all guests comply with the rules. There were no incidents that affected the course of activities," the representative said briefly. However, after the news spread through social media, a number of Korean entertainment portals began to re-report the event with various versions. Some highlight the emotional side of Moon Jae-young, while others question who exactly is the mysterious woman who came with Cha Eun Woo's mother. Speculation began to grow, although there was no solid evidence to support any claims yet. Some ASTRO fans regretted that the news focused too much on the personal aspect, considering that the visit was part of official military activities. They called for the public to respect Eun Woo's privacy during his military service. "We know a lot of people care, but let Cha Eun Woo do his job without media pressure," wrote one fan on online forum The Coup. For some people in the entertainment world, Moon Jae-young's crying moment is not a show, but a natural emotional outburst. The closeness between the two has long been a topic of conversation, especially since they starred in the drama True Beauty, TVN, 2020 to 2021, where their on-screen chemistry was so strong that it left a deep impression on the public and fans, a source from the entertainment industry said. They may not interact much in public, but the professional relationship and mutual respect between them remains. Naturally, mixed feelings arise when someone who was once close now has to lead a disciplined and limited military life. After reports of the visit began circulating on social media, the South Korean public immediately raised a variety of reactions. Within a short time, the hashtags #MoonJae-young and #Cha Eun Woo military visit had entered the ranks of trends on platform X, formerly Twitter, and online communities such as NatePan and DC Inside. Most of the posts were sympathetic, highlighting the courage of the actress who kept coming despite knowing there would be a lot of attention on her. One user wrote, "I don't think it's easy for Moon Jae-young to come to such a place. I don't know what happened, but it was obvious he was trying to keep himself strong." However, on the other hand, another part of users asked that the public stop guessing about the reasons for their emotions. No one knows their personal relationship. It could be that he was just touched by the military atmosphere or a sense of pride for a friend who is on duty, wrote a netizen on the Coup forum in response to the news. Heist Entertainment, the agency that houses Moon Jae-young, finally gave a brief official statement through its media representatives 2 days after the incident. In a written release, the agency confirmed that the visit was made in a private context and not part of a public activity. Moon Jae-young attended the Family Day visit with the permission given by the military. Nothing extraordinary happened on site. We ask that the public respect the privacy of our artists and not spread further speculation. This is a brief statement from a key spokesperson, reported by Sports Chosen. The agency also denied rumors that the actress was experiencing an emotional outburst, as described by some online media. They explained that the atmosphere at the location was indeed haru, because many families shed tears when they met the soldiers they missed. Moon Jae-young is known for being sensitive and empathetic. He is easily touched by such meaningful moments as family gatherings and temporary separations. There is nothing to exaggerate. At the agency, meanwhile, Fantasia Entertainment, Cha Eun Woo's agency, chose not to comment on the incident. They only stated that all activities within the training unit were going well, and that their artists were in good health. Cha Eun Woo is focusing on her training period. "We will not respond to issues outside of its military activities," a Fantasia staffer said in a brief interview with Naver Entertainment. Public reaction to both statements was quite mixed. Many fans saw the move by Moon Jae-young's agency as the right move to dampen speculation, while others saw Fantasia's silence as an effort to fully protect Eun Woo's privacy. A number of Korean entertainment analysts also gave their views on the situation. Park Ji-min, a senior entertainment journalist with Seoul Economy News, said that this phenomenon is not new in the world of Korean celebrities.